So partner development, on the partner development side, we will provide the education and training to both types of partners. So the training generally takes about 3 hours, and that's covering the basics and the little bit more complex, and then of course depending whether you have the existing ETL and those kind of capabilities within your organization, we go into those. Product training clips will be available and start to be published pretty soon. We will also, so there will be a training clips, but there will also be how-to clips, and of course, the help files are always available to everybody. Partner.net access will be provided, where we will always post the newest collateral and software versions. And then, of course, when we have the partner CRM up and running, partners will have access to that. We will provide the 3-hour recording session and the how-tos, marketing and sales collateral, admin user guide and help files as part of the package to the partners, and then events and collaboration. So we will have the monthly meetings with the partners, managers, and then annual partner meetings, which we plan to kick off next year at the annual ClickView event. So it will be a great opportunity for everybody to get together and have the round table and have the discussions. So our support is mainly based around remote support, so we generally use Skype or some remote connection clients, our email, and then of course the forum. We would really like our partners to be very active on the forum, as is inherited from the excellent ClickView community. So when we look at the next steps, for those of you who are interested in engaging and see value of the ClickView Scripter, adding value to both your service delivery to your customers, as well as an opportunity to sell the technology onwards and grow the business together with us. The next steps are that there's an application form, so we will be uploading the recording of this webinar as well as this presentation. So when you click on the reseller application there, then it will open or take you directly to the application form. You can also find that one from our site at www.kiwiscripter.com, to the right bottom on the footer of the page. When you click over there, it will open the same page. You can contact us directly as well at partners@kiwiscripter.com. We, of course, you will receive and fill the partnership questionnaire, send it back to us. We will contact you for a conference session and discuss the opportunities and the engagement methods and models. We hopefully will sign the agreements, and then of course go to the next steps where we provide the training, both technical and sales positioning related training, as well as the licenses for your guys to start immediately working, testing, and engaging with your customers with the Kiwi Scripter. And then at the same time, of course, you will have the access to all the collateral that we have and are making available from time to time. So any questions are welcome at this stage. So we have some questions. Thanks for those. So we have a question from the Netherlands. That is a SAP connector supported? No. So if you're looking at the proprietary SAP database, or we are looking at some companies, when we go to the connectors, we know there are a couple of players in that space. For us, it's not so much. We don't necessarily want to put our time and effort into the connectors at the moment. We are supporting the majority of those. When we see that we are engaging with a lot of SAP that are not using SQL or other database types, then we will start discussing that as part of our roadmap. At the moment, I will say that we are looking at connectors around the social media side, but also our development is going quite heavily into the re-engineering of existing ClickView models, making that much easier and simpler for the users. So is it possible to import script code? I think if I understand the question correctly, yes, definitely. So if you have existing ClickView models, then yes, you can import those, and you can convert those models into QEscripter, who will then, well, basically improve those scripts with the syntax validations, but as well write them back as you are changing the mappings and the connections. So that was from Germany. Then we have Oslo. Can you create own keys to eliminate sync keys? Yes, I'm getting a definite nod here from JC, so the answer to the question is yes. Anything additional we can add? No? So from South Africa, okay, so apologies from Johannesburg to Durban. We are only reviewing these now. We are happy to show you the scripts. Please feel free to download the free version. You can run it yourself. You can test it yourself in any event. So you can see those scripts at any stage actually in your utilization. So every time you make a mapping, every time you make a link, you can immediately go and review the script. So the question from Germany, I think it's the same as we've answered before. So yes, if you have existing scripts, you can there is a ClickView mapping there where you can import those scripts from your existing models. We are also improving that quite drastically during the next 2 to 3 months. So that's one of our priority development where the emphasis is at the moment. So from the UK, thank you. It's a good webinar. Thank you very much. At the moment, we have some core customers in the banking sector. We have been testing, as I said, at least last year, we have been testing quite actively the products before we brought it to market. We made a strategic decision end of last year that we defined the kind of launch, and at the same time that we are really going to market, which happened in March, we are now going to also the partner recruitment process. So we haven't really been marketing it. We have been testing it actively in big and small cases. At the moment, we have 5 customers, 3 which are very big, and 2 which are smaller customers. So it's very new. Although well tested, we the kind of license sales, it's very new still. So we have a question from the US about the cost of becoming a reseller. There are no costs involved. We are not in the business of making money off our partners, only of successful customers. So there is no charge to become a partner of QEOpter. Great. So those are the last questions. I thank everybody for those who stayed up. As I said before, that it has been recorded, and we will make it available. Please email us or go to the partner registration and get the information to us so that we can start the engagement. I hope you have seen value in what we are trying to do within the ClickView business, and we really thank you for attending.